Hello, Joe Gaming Girly here, for another Resident Evil pickups. So yeah, um, I think a lot of you know, at the moment I'm playing through Resident Evil 2 Remake. So far so good, I really like it. I um, I will always love the original, but yeah, um, I absolutely loving this at the moment. There's quite a lot of things that are different within this game, compared to the original. So yeah, it's caught me off guard a few times. So and I'm loving that. So brilliant game so far. So let's get on with the pickups. So what should I start with? Okay, I start off with this. Yeah, just show you, I guess. I got this. A Resident Evil 2 controller storagey case thing. I have like some like this, but they're plain. And as you well know, well, maybe some of you do, maybe some of you don't. I got a really nice Resident Evil controller, which was in a pickups a while back. And I wanted a really good case for this controller. So yeah, I found this perfect case for my Resident Evil controller. And also I know which one's which because having all black, they're kind of pretty much like this, just plain black, my other ones, and I kept picking up the wrong controller. I don't like to use this one unless I'm playing horror or Resident Evil games, so that's the only time I sort of tend to use this controller. But yeah, I'm loving the Resident Evil tag as well, and the artwork on here with Leon and Claire. So nice. So that's a great pickup. So now I know which controller's which. So my purple one's in like the plain black case that's similar to this, similar shape. And then my Resident Evil one's in the Resident Evil case. So that's so good. So, what have we got next? Wow, I got all three of the medallions. So we've got the maiden medallion, the lion medallion, and the unicorn medallions. These are amazing replicas. I wanted these for a while actually. Let me get. I kind of keep these in the boxes because I like the artwork, but you does actually. Let's get the lion medallion out. It does actually come with a little stand in there, so in each one, so you can actually have them out of the boxes if you want. But this is the lion medallion. Look how detailed this is. I'll do some close-ups for all of them actually in a mo. It's gorgeous. They're such great replicas. So yeah, we got all three of those. So yeah, we'll show you some close-ups of them in a mo. Actually, we do it now. So here's a close-up of the medallions. I mean, just look how amazingly detailed these are. There's the lion medallion, the maiden medallion, and the unicorn medallion. They're just amazing. So there you go, some good old close-ups. Hello. So yeah, I showed you close-ups of the medallions. They look amazing, don't they? The next pickup, the last pickup, save the best till last. I've got a Leon figure for my Resident Evil 2 shelf. Yeah, I was looking at the sort of PlayStation 1 Leon figures, but I didn't really like them. They're just not. I mean, I know they're vintage, but they're just not very good. I don't like them, and I'm a huge fan of NECA figures. This is actually a NECA figure, and I got quite a few already. Resident Evil NECA figures. I just prefer them, and yeah, this, even though Leon's wearing his RPD outfit, this is actually a Resident Evil 4 figure. His alternative, costume in Resident Evil 4, but so it's like the best of both worlds there. But yeah, he sits on my Resident Evil 2 shelf. He's just way more detailed, and that's why I like him. Show you some close-ups of this guy as well. But yeah, I had to, well, I'll show you some before and after pictures, because he wasn't in the best condition. The first thing I noticed was that it absolutely smelled of cigarettes, fags, whatever you want to call them. Oof, it was horrible. So I popped him in some baking soda, I think I did. Yeah, baking soda and water, and that sort of gets rid of the odour. And it no longer has like a smoke smell to it, which is nice, especially if you don't smoke, which I don't. And then I had to clean this. I will show you some before and after pictures, but basically his face was discoloured, well, and his hands were still a little bit discoloured, and paint taken off of it. Don't know if you can, it's probably not going to show it, but I get some close-ups anyway of this figure in a minute, and some before and after pictures. But yeah, I had to do some work on this figure. Like I say, he had a very discoloured face, so after bathing him in some baking soda to get rid of the smoke smell, I had to clean the face. I do not recommend this, because you could take, I don't even know if it's the right thing to do, but it worked for me. Yeah, it had discoloration to his face and still has on his hands, but I use nail varnish remover to take the discoloration off of the face, due to just, I guess, smoking, and it come right off, and we got the actual original face colour back. But I do not recommend doing that. I expect there's a better way of doing it, but it worked for me, and it didn't take any of the paint off. Only I did actually paint the face, but that's due to a lot of the paintwork on this has been chipped, so it's not in the best condition. I still got to do the hands. I'll show you in a minute, but yeah, it's a lot of it's chipped off, the paint. So this didn't come in the best condition, but I'm so much happier with this now. Like I say, let's show you some before and after pictures now, and then after that I'll show you some close-ups of the figure. Okay. So yeah, here's a good old close-up of Leon. So yeah, this is what I actually used to get rid of the smoke smell off of the figure. Bicarbonate soda. So I sprinkled a load of that in some water and submerged the figure in, and it actually has got rid of the smoke smell completely. Great stuff. Then obviously the discoloration of the face, I used nail varnish remover and a cotton, what they called earbud things, and cleaned up the face, and now it's less discoloured. So yeah, I don't know if you can see the hands. There you go. Are still discoloured. And there's paintwork missing, so I'm going to have to do the same thing. Use some nail varnish remover to get rid of the discoloration, and then paint the tips where it's already missing some paint. It's quite badly damaged, not in the best condition, bits of paint missing, but you know, it's much better now. We'll show you some before and after pictures then of this figure. Yeah, I just want to let you know that definitely don't recommend using nail varnish remover. It worked for me to get rid of the discoloration of the face, but I wouldn't advise it because I forgot to say you could easily take you know, the details off of the figure and the paintwork. I was lucky because that didn't happen, and it was pretty badly damaged anyway and a little bit chipped in places, so but yeah, I was lucky that it didn't do that. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. There's probably a better way to get rid of discoloration from figures, but I don't know. I'm very lucky it worked, like I say. So yeah, that's what we did. Bathed the figure in bicarbonate soda and water to get rid of the smoke smell, and I used nail varnish remover to take the discoloration out from, I guess, the smoking, and then I touched up a bit of paint that had been chipped. I still need to do the hands because they're still a little bit discoloured and bits of paint missing from it. Yeah, but I'm very happy. It's really good to have this figure in my collection, and yeah, it's quite a hard one to find. It's quite a rare one. So thanks for watching. I'll show you what the shells look like now. So yeah, the first Resident Evil shelf is kind of pretty much Resident Evil 1 related. I mean, most of these figures are from Resident Evil 1 Remake. And then we just got the merchant tub stuck there. That's not quite Resident Evil 1, but I got nowhere else to put him. And then the next shelf is Resident Evil 2. And the Leon figure's awesome. Check him out. And then we have the liquor and some of the keys from Resident Evil 2. Yeah, it looks awesome, that shelf. And then obviously the last shelf is Resident Evil 3. I'm gonna get a bit more for Resident Evil 3 here, but yeah, that's what that looks like. So I've basically got, you know, 1, 2, and 3. So that's how them shells are now. What they're like. Yeah, brilliant. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.